Franklin, Kentucky.
Oh, is it really May the 20th?
Yep.
Okay. I'm excited to be here. Alright, let's go.
Well, Sue, what do you think?
Let's walk.
Where's she go?
You got your wife's name, I heard.
Oh, yeah. Did you,
Oh, God,
isn't it wonderful up there? Done a lot of changes to the hall. Looks great.
This is really pretty.
You like it?
I don't want to like look up or anything because I'm scared. I don't want to see.
Talk it out when you get something, Sarah.
Okay.
There's, you can take her up and down the stairs too.
Mine has got something. Just blurred out. I mean, completely.
They don't play a music box.
No,
Okay, she picked up a music
I
box.
heard that.
Okay, I
I
heard
thought
like
y'all
when you
did.
open up the thing, you can hear like the music being played.
Describe anything, describe in detail.
Move Emmett.
Hmm?
It's like move Emmett. He's moving a guy over Emmett. Emmett's here. Move Emmett. Button. He's gonna move Emmett. He's trying to get by. Okay. He's still here. This guy's here too. Okay. They're off.
Emmett.
Emmett.
Emmett, okay.
Did you smell that?
Musky.
No. It's like rotten eggs or something.
It smell like old people smell.
No, it's
like
worse than that.
Okay. The rotten egg smell is not always good, but that's okay.
I don't smell it. Rotten, like nasty smelling. It's not the musk, it's like nastier than that, like rotten.
Sewage, bad
Bad
decay.
stuff.
Okay.
Rotten stuff. You smell that?
Mm-mm.
It's rotten. It's nasty. Is this on too, or that's the?
You can go anywhere.
Yeah, you can, I mean,
Yeah.
this is like another way out back. That's the back door. You're under the back porch.
Where's Bird? Where's Bird? Where's Bird? Anthony. I hear giggles. It's asking where Bird's at. Bird.
Where's Bird? It's giggles, a lot of giggles. Where's Bird at? Bird. Giggle. This smells bad in here. Bird. It smells horrible in here. Do you smell that? What does it smell like?
Like, that's not rotten eggs, but it's something else.
Smells like dirty socks.
It's like It's a female. She's wanting to know where Bird is at. But I don't know who Bird is. It's like Big Bird. I don't know who that is, but it's like Bird.
Is it like an adult female?
No.
It's a child?
I feel that it is a child. She's wanting to know where Bird is at. It's weird. It's like a... It's hard to explain. It's like more of a... Yeah, it's like a... burn. Like, I don't know. It's
A
weird.
burn?
Like, yeah, you can burn your hair.
Yeah.
Like that. Like
Fried hair?
yeah, like fried hair.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Like when I like accidentally hot ironed my hair too much and that burn smell with the hair, that's what I smell in here. She's asking where Bird is at. Bird. It's on my hair.
Do you get any names?
No. Bird. She's wanting to know where Bird is at. Bird. I still feel that guy that can't walk. Okay. Jay. Something Jay. It's in here. I still smell that bird. It's on my hair. Bird Jay. Move Emmett. What in the world is, who is Emmett? Emmett.
And who is that?
I have no idea. The guy is here. This is how I see him. Like he's dragging his leg. Like there's something wrong with his leg. And he's dragging it. But there's this other, I'm going to call him a spirit, a soul spirit that's still here. He's like a new, you know how I am. He's not like an old spirit. Like he wasn't, I don't feel that he like died here. That's what's weird. But he's like just here. I don't know why. And so he's pushing him out of the way so he can get by. And he's like, move, Emmett. Move, Emmett. Well, the Emmett is not, he didn't die here. Like, I feel that he's just here for some reason. I don't know. Maybe he's connected to somebody that comes here. I'm not real sure. Move, Emmett.
But that's not the name of the person who's dragging his foot.
No. This guy wears buttons. So I feel that he had, like, got hurt or something. I feel that he...
You said before you thought he was military?
Yeah, he was saluting, but I don't know what it is, but I feel buttons, but his leg is hurt really, really bad. I feel that he died here.
Okay, the one with the hurt leg died.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Bill.
How are you?
I'm great, nice to meet you. I'm too old man to get up.
You're fine. Nice to meet you.
You too, I've heard a lot about you.
Oh, well, yeah.
But you're running with some mighty bad company back
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was saying, yeah,
I guess you have no choice on who you have to ride. Hey Mel, you talking to me? No, I'm talking about you. All right. How doing, Brother B? How are you? Doing good, sir.
It's so
You been in the basement?
down there. Yeah. Yeah, I was picking up a guy that I don't know, like, he's like dragging his leg. So I don't know what that is. So I'm not sure. So we'll see.
He said he had buttons. Could you see past the buttons?
Were they big buttons? Were they,
Like this.
what color?
I seen gold, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
But I could just see.
And you had a smell you picked up.
Yeah, it was weird. First it smelled like rotten eggs, but then the other smelled like hair that was burnt. Like when I hot ironed my hair to it didn't burn. But it's not, because I didn't hot
Yeah, she
iron
kept smelling.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that smell.
Well, what's weird is, now this sounds crazy, but like, I feel that they're the man that is dragging his leg. Like I feel that he hurt his leg here or whatever. I feel that he did die here. But like, he's doing this, but then there's someone else, but I don't feel that this guy died here. I just feel that he could be connected to someone. I'm not real sure. Hopefully I'll get more. But the guy like he kind of pushes him because he's just standing there looking at him. Okay, I feel that this other guy is military too, so I feel that, he he might have been trying to like, you know, help him or something, because that's the way his heart is, like loving heart or whatever. So he's just staring at him, and this guy's like doing this, and he's dragging his leg, and he goes, "Move, Emmett, Emmett," and so we're just like,
And what was the name you picked up? You said there was a girl in the downstairs room,
we're just getting the I ain't got a name or anything.
but she was saying, where is
Bird.
Bird?
Bird? And giggles. Where's
Yeah.
Bird?
All right.
I don't know what that means, but I'll keep going.
No, but I do.
Yeah.
Thank God somebody does. 'Cause right now I'm like, no.
I'll tell you, that's my last name.
Is it seriously?
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously, that's your last name? So she's asking for
Where-
Bird. Where's Bird?
Where was that?
Yeah, where's the bird?
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, like to go downstairs, like that makes you go first. I still, that's crazy.
Okay, this is a good
Tell her you know
area through
where
here.
I am.
Okay. There's this guy, he's like making a mess. Not really a mess, but he just does stuff, and she's like, she's going behind him, and she's cleaning, like cleaning the stuff that she says. She's like, quit making a mess, quit making a mess, and she's cleaning. Betty. She fluffs the pillows.
Betty or Betsy?
Phyllis, Betty,
Betty, you think? Okay.
Betty. My stomach hurts with her, Betty.
Your stomach hurts with Betty?
But she was sick at one time. I don't think that she died here. Betty. Did you hear that?
No, what did you hear? What did you hear?
Humming or something.
Humming?
Yeah.
And you think it's,
I have no idea who this
Okay.
woman is. This is fun.
okay.
Betty.
Rain over.
Betty.
Yeah, we can't.
yard selling today.
Yeah, well, I saw a yard sale sign, but it was
Literally
never water when I
sailing.
saw it, so I figured that's close.
We made it to one, there's a dry cell.
Did you?
Yeah, that was it.
That would have been good.
Oh, and exercise ball.
Did you?
You're like my wife.
Have you
about
ever
her
seen
treadmill.
this? Have you ever seen one of my favorite, like, little cartoon things? A bunch of people in an exercise class, and they're all sitting on an exercise ball. The caption says, "Where is it? What happened to this one? Where he's gone?"
I'll never be able to sell.
What is it?
Which one? Bear or? Bear? Big guy.
I keep hearing Betty.
And when you were saying Betty or Bet? Excuse me, Nick.
Hey, like that.
Like that. Okay, that was the kind of button.
Yes. It was like that kind of.
Okay.
Maybe a little bigger. It might be.
Military.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I don't know about the detailed part,
They
but
probably got a jacket there.
Betty. What was that?
What was what?
Did you just hear the scream?
A scream? No.
No, I didn't just hear that scream.
No, nobody screamed. What do you feel?
I don't know. Like I feel weird. It's weird. Stomach hurts.
Your stomach hurts?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sarah, look at these buttons.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, but there's like boop, 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 Betty.
Okay. So, you know Bear. Okay. You see,
Hi.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
you want to tell him what you saw?
I'm feeling really weird. Like I feel, yeah, like I feel like this light thing around you.
Oh,
For just
really?
a few minutes, but it wasn't long. It was just like a little light thing. And
Emmett? That's an interesting name.
Okay. So what was the other name?
there's this guy, and he's like doing this with his leg. But
Uh-huh.
there's this other guy, and he's like watching him.
Yeah,
I feel the guy with the leg died here, but then the other guy didn't. He
Yeah.
didn't die here, but he's here. I don't know why, but he's here. Not always, just sometimes.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, he's just like looking at him because I feel that his heart, I feel that he was military too, so, you know, he's like looking at him. But then also I feel that like maybe he had that, you know, warm, tender heart too, so he's just
Yeah.
kind of like looking at him, but like the guy goes by and he's like,
what's the help?
move Emmett, and then so I get the name Emmett, and so he just
Yeah.
kind of like watches him and kind of
Funny.
moves and.
My grandfather's name was Emmett.
Okay. Tell him the name you picked up, the
Seriously?
female, when
Yeah.
you were looking at Bear. But what
Yeah.
female were you getting in here?
That's you?
That's my mom's name.
Okay, I just got you. Okay.
Yeah, that's my mom's name. She just passed just recently.
So that could be why I see that
Yeah.
light around you.
Could be.
And
A lot
that
of
could be
people
why I'm
have.
picking
A
her
lot of
up.
people have said that about to me before. I've read a lot of times.
But Emmett was your dad? Was he military?
Emmett was my grandfather who was in World War I military. My dad was also in the military. He was in Korean War. Mom was, she had a lot, some,
I feel
unusual
like
things. She had,
my stomach hurt with
you
her
know,
for
she
some
always,
reason.
she had a lot of stomach pain.
Yeah, my stomach
Awful
hurts
lot.
with her.
Yeah.
But, okay, I'm gonna say this, so just sometimes it sounds weird.
Yeah.
But like I hear laughing and laughter and like, okay, I'm gonna tell you what I see. Like I see, she's like cleaning up after someone. So
Yeah.
I don't know if like someone
Well,
comes in like, she fluffs the pillows and stuff
she-
like that, but like her stomach
My
hurts, so
mother
she has
was
to sit down.
one of those weird cleaners.
Yeah,
She kept an immaculate house, cleaned everything.
OCD.
Very OCD about it, and she
She
had,
did say something about, she like looks over and she's like, it's okay, I've got Aunt with me. Aunt. I keep picking up
Aunt.
Aunt, maybe like half of a name as in like Anthony and Aunt something, it's like ANTH for sure.
couldn't be
It's,
daddy.
it's for, I feel that this is a male, I feel that
Oh,
this
it's
is
a-
this
it's
is
a-
a male that's passed too.
So
but-
mail was passed.
There is an
Well,
N,
yeah.
like an
if it's-
Anthony that has
Anthony?
passed. But I see a C
Yeah,
with it
well,
too.
that's really interesting. That's really interesting. My son died at 6 days old, and we named him Christopher Anthony.
Just know that she has him.
Yeah,
So just know that he's okay
yeah, that's really great. That's
and that
good.
she has him.
Yeah, that's really good, yeah.
So just know.
Very
Wow,
interesting.
oh my God.
Yeah.
There's a reason I come here for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Up.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah, well, you're
Well, just
hitting
know
on me
that-
pretty good,
that
because you
they're-
got my wife's name earlier, you got, grandfather's name, you got my mother's name, so.
Well, and somebody also pointed something to me and said something like my birthday. My birthday is April the 5th, so I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
if there's
My
like.
dad's birthday was April 4th.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We just know that she has Anthony.
Anthony,
That's how I hear it's
Yes,
It's mobile
yeah.
sounding.
Yeah.
So just know that she's
Yeah.
okay and she's here cleaning up after you sometimes.
Well, that's
She says
good.
to
I
clean
try
up.
not to make too many, I
Yeah, we all
try
do
too
that.
many, yeah. Everybody
She doesn't
does.
want you to make messes because she has to clean it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't make too bad of a mess.
Yeah.
but, you know, yeah,
When she said that about the guy dragging his foot, I thought, is that when Bear broke his leg?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I have a pretty bad one, but there's a guy downstairs who actually does do that, and he steps in a way, we've heard it several times, and it's one of those things that you pick up, some people pick it up during a novice son or something like that, and he takes a step, and he does this.
That's exactly what she showed us.
That's what he does.
Exactly what
And
she showed us.
you can hear him actually making that movement as he's walking downstairs. And when he does make that movement downstairs, even if you're in a total dark, you know, we have the motion sensors, and even though you unscrew the light bulbs, the motion sensors, you'll hear him click when he's walking through the hallway. It's that pronounced. And you just hear him drag his foot coming
This is exactly what he does.
And
Yeah.
she's
I'd love to know
pointing
his
out the
name
buttons
because
on the
We've heard
Confederate
different,
uniform.
we've heard,
He's a military guy. So
Yeah.
he's a military guy. Maybe I'll get his name or something. For
Okay.
sure.
I hope
That'd be
so,
great,
because I think,
because
we
I'd
think
love
we
to-
know what his name is, but
yeah.
nobody
Yeah.
knows anything.
Yeah, we-
Yeah.
What color of uniform did he
I
have
do get
on?
his name,
I
Could
don't know.
you-
I could
you
just
couldn't
see
tell
the
the-
buttons, so ow. So anyway, so
yeah.
maybe I can get it.
Sounds like the way she described it, like a Confederate type, you know, with the,
Well, she said like those. She pointed to the hat. Then
Oh,
she
yeah.
saw the other thing Randy
Yeah.
pointed out. And she said,
Yeah.
yes, just like those.
I actually we got a picture a few years ago downstairs of a guy in a frock coat like that. Long thing, and he was walking into the winter kitchen, I just got the backside of him.
That's
He was
crazy.
walking to the back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this one for sure.
Yeah.
I feel that he actually passed of that injury.
Uh-huh.
And that, yeah.
Yeah,
So
there were so
he
many
just- he really-
injuries. There were so many injuries
But he's
here.
still here.
you know,
So.
Okay, she hasn't been upstairs yet. So I want to see
Yeah.
when she gets up there. You ready to go
Okay.
upstairs?
I think so.
Or did you get
Excellent.
more
Or
in
did you
here?
need to go?
Well, thank you, Jim. I appreciate it.
You're definitely welcome. Just know that she has aunt. And, she does have her love with her, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
just
my
know
dad,
that.
yeah, that was hers, that was definitely,
Well,
that was
that's
definitely her love of her life.
Yeah, well, give me a hug.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey,
You're welcome. I
how
was praying for you.
about 6 months ago, you wouldn't have been able to get your arms around?
Yeah.
Smelling of your hair?
It's not burnt hair.
Burnt hair again.
This is the same child that was downstairs.
The same.
Child.
Okay.
There's a child. But there's two. I don't know what that is. There's something that's like J. I don't know what that is. Can we just sit in here for a little bit? Or you wanna just sit in here for a minute?
I think so. You want to
Yeah.
sit in a chair? You want
We'll just sit. My head hurts. So it's
to? You want to sit down? Your head hurts.
My stomach too.
Just don't.
I do feel two older women, not like old, you know, not like old, but not teens or anything. There, I'm outside. I don't know what that is. But she's outside. or something, like 3 to 4 or something. Like he was young. She was a little older.
Did you have to watch after him, or was he sick? You said she had to take care of him, so.
She
was it
helped
just
watch after him
Gotcha.
a lot and stuff too.
Big sister stuff.
Yeah. But he died. He died before her.
Before her.
That's how I feel. Like she's. Yeah, she was like a little mommy. She had to help do a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel. That she really. And she's not like mean at all. Like she's just a kid. She's very curious and stuff.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, Jay. I do pick up Jay. I don't know what that is, but Jay. And I feel the girl's voice, and she says, "I'm outside." So I don't know what that is. I don't know if there's like a hole or something. Like it wasn't that. The hole that I was just looking at. It wasn't that.
Wasn't what?
There's in the front where.
Yeah,
The
Not
hole
that
that we cut
hole.
into the wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not that. There's something else.
okay, what do you see in that hole?
It's like dirt. I'm not really sure, but like I can see like a lot of people in there and they're dirt and they're crawling. I don't know why I'm seeing that.
Do you want, okay, so my next question is do you want to stay here, or do you want to follow that trail that you're on?
Yeah, that sounds good. I don't know where it's at though.
Maybe,
I do.
yeah, I know where you're talking about.
That makes sense.
Is that it?
Oh my god.
That's platoon.
It's collapsed, so we can't go. But we really want
Is
to
that
know
it?
where it goes to.
Let me see.
Does that look like it?
It goes out that way. It's weird. Like I feel that it turns. Look at that. There's like a bunch of men though. Falling.
It's like an escape.
That's crazy. Okay, I will say this. I do feel there is a man and something's wrong with his eyes. I don't know if like something got hurt with his eyes or maybe like something. But he's like, oh, and like you'll hear the bump because he'll like,
Can't see where he's
Yeah.
going and hitting stuff.
and you'll hear him, oh, but it's a man's voice that you'll hear.
Okay.
Like, yeah, it's really weird that like he
Huh.
can't see. So I think he got hurt. It's not because of old age, but
Okay.
yeah, but he's military too.
Okay. So
Some
during that
places.
time, there's all kinds of
Yeah,
things.
but there is, like you'll hear like some, you're like, whoa, that was too big of a noise because he just like bumped into that. But I hadn't picked up like any more information on it or anything. I just know that like I can see them, like lines of them, like they're hiding out. It's the
Okay.
craziest thing, but like the man with his leg
Mm-hmm.
is still, he didn't go in the tunnel, like he's somewhere up.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah. He was hiding out or something, but like, it's weird. I feel two different women up in here. Not at the same time. Yeah, it's like that kind of like dark. It's weird, but it had like,
Okay.
yes, like that.
Or that dark?
It's more, not like that, it was more like this. Like, see how the buttons are,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't several of them, it was just like,
And that's what you did a while ago, I remember it.
yeah. I don't know history.
Believe me,
Being
she does not
honest,
know history.
I don't know history.
I didn't either till I came here. And I still don't know much.
It's awesome. I feel two women in this room for some reason. I don't know, it's weird. And one of them had like a lot of loss though. Like, the J's connected to one of the women here. The boy, I feel that he was young.
The little boy you were talking about?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. It's weird. It could be like half of a name. It could be just.
The J that you're saying? Mm-hmm. Okay.
This camera's going out of focus. This one never does.
Randy did it.
Mine, I had to shut it completely down
Mhm.
and restart it back up when I first got here.
I don't know if it's something with this window. I just feel weird about it.
Like,
I don't know.
happy weird, scared
I don't
weird.
know. Like, I don't know if one like really looks out this window. I'm not real sure. It's just it's weird. I think it's the weirdest things. A. Let's put down an A. Okay, scribbles. Pam. Who's Pam? What's wrong?
She's downstairs.
Okay.
Are you serious? There's a Pam downstairs? Okay.
I think they introduced themselves to me, but I don't remember. This was more of like Pamela. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, there's another that is Pamela for sure that I know. Yes, Billy's wife is Pam as well.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I'm gonna need some coffee after this.
Yeah,
To sort that out. Yeah, there's always two. There's a lot of people that come through here.
I feel there was like a lot of struggling though, like I can, it's hard to explain, like a lot of like panics and anxiety and like hiding and running and, you know, and stuff like that. A lot of course, deaths, you know, but like,
Yeah.
especially that man with the leg.
Okay,
He's the one that will actually do the mean tricks on people because
he's bored.
he had a really bad way of dying. Like, I don't pick up with like negative or anything like that, so I don't think that he is like a demon or anything like that, you know.
Right.
But he died a horrible way. Like I usually don't see stuff like this, but I do see like a lot of blood with him. So I feel that he was hurting really, really bad and he suffered. And so he hurt really, really bad. And I don't think that he's suffering anymore, but he still lives in his past. Get what I'm saying? Like he still
Yes.
lives in that moment that he knows that he's fixing to die. There's nobody that's going to help him, so he'll just go jerk something off or knock something down or something like that. I feel that he's
Okay.
one of the ones that can just, and then like say mean stuff sometimes. I feel that he is the one that
he's
can
cordial for a while.
can be a
and
bill, you know. But I don't think that he's demon. I don't feel that.
then- Right.
I feel that, you know, he is just.
Do you think he's stuck? He hasn't moved on? Kind of like the little boy in the cemetery?
Honestly, I don't think that he would be so mean like that and be in heaven. But I don't think that he's in hell. I just don't. I've not been able to connect with anyone from hell, and I just don't think that he's like a demon. But he could be. He could be stuck because
He's
he's
suffering.
reliving his past. He's reliving the moments of him being alone. Now he is talking about something about being up, so I'm not real sure what that is.
Lady sitting there?
Seriously,
Okay, can you get anything about her?
that's just the weirdest thing. I don't know
That's
what
her
that
print
is.
right there,
Seriously?
Oh
Did
my
somebody
gosh!
sit on it?
right there.
No, nobody has, but now that bed's not, I don't know that for sure because I don't know if the bed's been smoothed out.
Okay.
You know, I can't.
Well, she was just sitting on the edge of the bed.
On the edge.
No,
Okay,
turn
yes,
the
I've got
light
it,
on,
yeah.
please. I don't know where the chandelier is in here. Well, the ladder's
This
over
is
here.
beautiful though.
Okay.
And they've got this covered up as well.
Alright, she doesn't have to have, she can see. You can see what you sense.
It's covered up.
I think that people was like hiding out up there, but I think that he did die because he keeps saying, I'm up, I'm up.
Okay.
So I don't know how he got up there because he's the one with the leg. Like how I was doing it just a minute ago. Like he bled like a lot because I could see it, but he died alone. That was
Okay.
that was his past. Get what I'm saying? So
Yes.
like I said, I don't think that he's a demon or anything like that. I think that he is reliving his past. Admit he didn't die here. That's he already validated that. But he was military too. He was watching. He was like this, and so he was just like, oh, it. Like moved him over because he still can't walk completely.
Right.
That's why I do not feel that he is in heaven because he would have been healed, like majority of the ones that I connect with. If
Okay.
he's stuck, I think,
He just keeps reliving that over
He keeps
and over
reliving,
and
yeah.
over.
And he gets agitated very easily because sometimes he's like, oh,
So does he get upset when people sit and try to talk to him?
It just says he has a quick temper anyway,
Mhm.
and he was already with the anxiety of hiding out. I think that he was hiding from someone, so I think he's very easily to get tempted.
Okay.
So I
But
think
not
he
so much
is.
towards women.
No, I think that, I don't know that. I don't know
That's
that.
what I was wondering if
100%.
he,
But I don't see him doing that.
Okay.
Not the one with the leg. Mm-mm.
okay.
Do you think you could get his name?
I hope I can. I really hope I
I
can.
think he's gonna give it to you.
I hope so, because he's not.
He's
been
already
mean.
given you so much,
He's
and
not
you,
been
and he
mean.
told you up,
Mhm.
that when she said up, do you remember when you opened
that
this
make
to show
sense,
me?
though?
You remember what I got? I got an EVP, really scary growl.
As soon as I opened up this door.
Yeah.
Yeah, he suffered there. Like, that's where he died. So that's what I feel. I feel that he died up somewhere. So he was hiding out, but definitely something with his leg. He's the
Okay.
one that makes the scraping noises. So when you hear that, you'll even hear him go, oh, sometimes.
Do I finish it or do I let her go through and then we tell her later?
Well, you don't know his name, right?
No.
Maybe I'll get his name.
Oh, wait.
You want her to now? It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
Yeah, go
I
ahead,
mean, just
Maria.
to hear.
Um,
This is so far all I'm picking up right now. I'm
Okay.
picking up the little girl with an E.
Okay.
But, and then something with J. I'm not real sure.
okay.
But,
This gentleman was a Confederate soldier. We picked up with the buttons.
okay.
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 The Union Army was coming in. He was injured. The Union was behind him. They threw him up here to hide him. He was injured in the leg. He took his boot off, which caused him to bleed to death. Had he left his boot on, he may
might
not.
would've.
Right. But he took his boot off.
Oh my God.
The boot, I read something on the internet
Oh my
one day, is in a museum somewhere in Alabama. I think.
Really?
I think. Because the ones that own the house, they live in Alabama.
Just throwing this out there, but there's a good possibility that if you
Did,
could
was
get
the
that
boot left? Yeah, was the boot
He would
left
pass on.
upstairs?
Yeah.
he
Was
would pass on maybe if he had the boot. That's probably what he's waiting on.
He's waiting on the boot.
Well, we'll just send him with you and you can go through Alabama.
Yeah.
Or you want just to bring the boot back and let him pass on.
If you can find, I'll have to, it's on the internet. I don't know why I found it, but I saw a picture of it. And
Oh
it
my
said this
God.
boot was donated to a museum somewhere in Alabama.
That's crazy. But he does. He relays. I mean, he replays.
He talks a lot to me. That's why I asked
Wow.
if maybe, because he's very cordial in the beginning of the sessions. But usually I'm not up there by myself. There's men, other.
And that could be one reason. I mean, he's
That's
okay
what
at
I was
first, but then after a while, it's like, you know what I mean? It
Right.
could be-
So I didn't know if it's because the men were up there and they're asking. I mean, they ask a million questions, and by the end,
Yeah.
he's like, "Just leave
Like,
me alone."
Yeah, seriously.
And see, they want to talk, they don't want to listen.
Right.
With Sarah, you can tell when she's getting it. You can tell that look. If she was up there, he would talk to her
Mm-hmm.
because she doesn't ask him anything.
Right. Exactly. But you know, it's
That's
like,
so crazy. Oh my God.
but it's like I can just go up there. If there was a way for you to get up there, it is absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
And I think I was hoping that when that was completed, that he would be happier because he's not in the dark upstairs anymore.
Thank goodness.
Which I know he's not stuck up there.
Right.
He
Yeah,
can go
'cause he's
anywhere
down,
he wants
yeah.
to. But I never did put two and two together that the one that was dragging his leg that we hear
That's him.
Would it be him?
Yeah, he said he was up,
Okay,
so that makes sense. That makes sense.
gotcha. Yep.
Wow.
Oh my god. Well, that's good.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's good. At
That
least
is
now you know
amazing.
that the guy is the same guy that's dragging his
Yes,
leg.
and if I could bring him his boot, I would, but.
And
Like I
who's to
said,
say, I don't know
don't
for sure if that's it, but I mean, it could be a good conclusion.
Right.
But for him to say, move in it,
Right.
he can be a nice gentleman at times. So,
Yeah, he is. I mean, because I have a lot of EVP sessions with him,
that is amazing. Oh my god. Thank
and
you.
he's just really, really nice.
Amazing.
Thank you for validating. That is awesome.
Can you get anything else about the woman on the bed? She obviously showed herself to you.
I feel that there was two women. I'm not real sure.
Two
why.
women?
Mhm. Not at the same time, of course. But
Yeah.
I did. Now I will say this, and I don't know what it was when I was walking up the very tip top of the house. I did see like a white long dress and a woman falling, and I don't know what that was. Yeah, I have no idea what that was, but it was just for a split second, and it just gone.
From like a window?
Like the
or-
top of the house
Oh,
or
the
something.
top of the
So,
house. Oh.
but it could just mean she was falling, and I don't know what that
Right.
was.
Do you know something about that?
So, yeah, I did think I could, but it just was like for a split second, and it disappeared, and it was with my eyes, not my mind.
Oh,
So I don't know what that was, but
okay.
well, this has been pretty darn good. That was weird. I could have sworn I've seen a horse. Maybe it was just the curtain. Maybe. I don't know.
I do know there are no horses
In this-
or cows. I mean, like cows will be on the next farm over there or over there, but there's none right around.
Yeah, that's crazy. Other than my head hurting really, really bad in here.
Mhm.
I'm not picking up anything. Well, the women, I'm not picking up two. There's like two women. I'm not really.
But you said not at the same time, so that means it's
Yeah.
different
It was different times.
time periods.
Yeah. I feel one had a bunch of kids and the other only had like a few. I don't know.
A few sounds like a bunch.
I know
to me.
exactly. I know exactly who that is.
Do you?
My head hurts really, really bad.
From the two women, or your head just hurts?
Just, it could be from any of them.
Okay.
I'm not really good at being able to connect of who it belongs to. Horrible to say. I wish I could block it completely out, but I'm just not able to sometimes. I block it out, but not the full extent.
Right.
Wish I could. The other day I had a connection with my mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and it hurt. I couldn't even eat for the rest of the night.
Oh, girl.
I do see like this man, he's sweating really, really bad, and he's burning up with some type of fever. I don't know what that is, but like, I don't know if it was like a contagious thing. I'm not real sure, but it was like us. Cause I remember like there, it was getting really, really hot. I do remember like his forehead was really, really, really hot. But that's all I'm picking up. Could be why my head's hurting really, really bad in here. I say my bubbles for a minute. They're gone.
You saw your bubbles?
Mm-hmm. Did you show her the bubbles on video?
No, I haven't yet.
You have to see them.
Oh, wow. I'd like to see that.
I'm here like, but it could be someone
I
else.
said it's
there.
not my hair.
No, I heard like,
was.
but it could be someone downstairs.
Did you? I think one of them is connected to the E, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like they were a mother, probably a wife at one time, you know, something like that, like a love, like, if that
Right.
makes sense.
Yes, yes, it
So,
does.
I do feel that.
And you got a J for the little boy that you said died prior to the little girl.
I think so. I think that he passed before her. I feel that, you know.
Okay, tell her, go ahead and tell her that, if you can tell her who the J and the E.
The,
And I was picking up 12, and I don't know what that is.
12?
and that was with the E. Now, you said some, I saw you said something down, was it in the
Go
basement
on
about
with what
the
you've
M?
written down, yeah, because some of it I couldn't understand. You when she goes into those, she's making those connections. She speaks so lowly.
In the basement, you said something about an M, I thought.
She did.
Yes.
She said an M one
Yeah.
time, and then she got on to bird. Where's bird? Where's bird? Where's bird?
Okay.
Yeah, and
Big
giggles though with it, like a lot of giggling. Then I was picking up like E, so
You're picking up the E with
and
her
like
as well.
the hair, I could smell like burnt hair. I could see a lot of men in lines going in that dirt crawling.
She picked. Hey, you got it ready.
So
Do you want me to finish the M and the E?
yeah, the E I was picking up, and then I could hear a lot of giggles and was asking where bird was,
And the
then-
smell.
No, you're fine.
I don't know who A is. I have that wrote down.
If you need us. like
Now,
I
was
said, you better
that was for
Yell
the,
out. All right, thank you.
the boy, the young boy?
Possibly it could.
Or was that the
I
one
have
that?
A, and
that
then I
had the
have
fever?
J, J-A-Y. I don't know what that is. J.
No, I have to say something because it came to me over there. I don't know what it is, and maybe you could figure it out, whatever, but it's Kiwana.
What?
Kiwana, whatever.
Kiwana.
Kiwana, so whatever.
Well, I'm
Kiwana.
glad you have it on video because
Okay.
Yeah.
Kiwana and Kaida. Kaida. Kaida.
Yeah.
Kaida. You say it for me.
Kaida.
Kaida. Kaida.
I say Kai.
Kaida. And that's what you hear.
Yeah, and I just heard Kiwana and I had it was coming, I'm sorry to them, and I'm going, kept looking at this, Kiwana, so I'm telling you, Kiwana.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Seriously, that could be awesome. That
Uh-huh.
could mean something.
Okay.
I was picking up it. There's the buttons of how I seen them.
Yeah.
Where's Pam? But I was picking up more of a,
Hang on.
Pamela.
yeah,
What
Pamela.
you said upstairs.
To my birthday, I was picking up a wheel. I don't know who Will is. He helps build here. So it could be like Will Young, Will, I'm sure. He salutes too. Then I don't know the man's name with the eyes, but he got injured or something, burnt, something with the eyes, but he bumps into things a
Okay.
lot. 'Cause he can't see, poor thing. And then, I do feel that there was two women here. Maybe when I talk about love, maybe they loved one man at one time or something. You know, something like that. I feel one had a bunch of kids, the other only had a few. If that makes sense.
Well, you gotta remember too, back a long time ago, the women a lot of times died at a fairly young age, and a lot of them would remarry
Yeah,
again.
that is true. But yeah.
You know,
that is
that
true.
could be very possible.
Okay, so do you want me to connect the dots with you yet?
Yeah. Does any of that make sense?
Yes. To start with the woman, the one woman that you felt the connection with the M or the E that you were picking up with this little girl?
Yes.
Okay,
The E. Yeah.
okay. The little girl was who you were picking up the E with, or was it the woman?
I feel female with both.
Okay.
The M and the E, not like, but I feel. I don't know.
I'm making
I
you
don't
think.
remember.
Okay.
I don't remember.
No,
It's
that's
on
fine.
video,
Okay.
isn't it?
I got it
Yes.
on video,
Okay.
so I'll be able to
I
tell.
don't
Okay.
remember.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so the love The mother
She's watching everything.
was Elizabeth Akers Caldwell.
She loves people.
Oh my god. Okay.
The daughter's name was Mary Elizabeth Caldwell.
Ah.
I can't talk about it anymore without crying, and I don't know why, but I hate that. I don't like to cry.
Are you menopausal?
Okay, so y'all on film, and I can't salute you the way I want to just.
Okay, I'll take it off of you and you tell her.
The A for the child was Mary Elizabeth's little brother.
The one I feel he was younger than, he
Yeah, that
passed
she-
to me. I feel he passed before.
What was
Yeah.
his name?
They called him AJ, didn't they?
AJ. You got A and
I
J.
got a J,
She got a J.
and I have an
And
A
she
for
got
my
JAY as well, like to make sure it was
name.
J. They called him AJ?
That's right, isn't it?
Wow.
Did he pass at a young age?
You said something about 4.
He just reminds me of my son, Brandon. My
Oh,
son's
that's right. You
4.
said like Brandon about like 4.
Yeah, my son's around 4. So then he passed younger, like he passed before her.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
bless his heart.
And they were 2 that belonged to the same mother, right?
Yes.
And
Bless
what was her
heart. She
name?
had to lose both of her kids.
Well, actually, she passed
She did.
before Mary Elizabeth.
Who?
Lizzie.
Couldn't imagine losing.
Her mother passed before Mary Elizabeth did.
So the E makes sense.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
Now, tell again about the smell you picked up downstairs where all the mannequins were.
It wasn't the musky smell that I could smell that, but that's not it. It was more of the rotten egg smell. And then if you keep going, it was a horrible smell other than rotten eggs. But then I could smell like my hair, like when I do the hot iron, and like I said, it can fry your hair.
Yes.
That's how it smelled.
Okay,
So I kept
like
smelling
burnt
it.
And then
hair.
what was the number you picked up with that?
Oh, Lord. I mean,
I saw it. You had it.
This is why it's so important to video her because when she's in that almost a trance-like state, she sometimes can't remember when she gets through.
12.
bird,
Yeah, it was-
giggles. Is that a 12?
12.
Well, that's what
I think you
said.
said
a minute ago.
12.
12.
Mary Elizabeth's dress caught on fire and she died. At age 12.
I could be smelling the burnt.
Was that the room where what was supposed to have
The
happened?
winter kitchen was where it was supposed to happen.
Where you were?
Where I was at.
Where- mhm.
So it makes sense with the smell then of the hair.
And the bird and her giggling, she's always.
She like you.
Oh yeah,
I'm daddy.
yeah,
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
pretty
There's
much.
Bird right
Yeah, because
there.
you could hear, where's Bird? Where's Bird? And giggles and giggles.
So and then
Where's Bird?
and also you had written down on there since Billy's in the room. This
Will.
Will. And you said
You know
he
who
was,
that is?
Nothing that just
he was
jumps out.
saluting.
He's the one, yeah. Where's
Bear?
Bear at?
He's probably walking around.
I wonder if he knows him.
I don't know. A Will.
I wonder if he knows him.
That wasn't the
Is that
man with
like-
the leg,
Is
was
that
it?
like the
I don't
full?
know.
Is that like the full name?
It could be half of it.
Okay,
It could
yeah.
be like
You weren't getting anything
It
past
could
me.
Will-
either
Willie,
actually be
Will
William, or
Young.
it could actually be a legal document.
Right.
I did pick up a wheel though for sure. I did.
Okay.
So that's what if maybe we can ask him. Maybe he's already picked up.
Well, you never picked up the man with the injured leg.
She never got his name.
No, but I was
Tell
getting sued. I don't know
tell
what it
Bird
is.
what you got about all that. The guy was dragging his foot.
I heard.
Did you
about
hear?
that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but he
That's-
said he was up, so that makes sense.
Mhm.
It makes complete sense now
Yes.
that he does. But there is a man. I will say this: there is a man that's like I don't know if he got hurt, his eyes got really bad hurt or injured, but like he can't see, bless his heart, and so he bumps into things, and like I'm talking like not the little stuff. I mean like a boom boom and like knock stuff over, and you'll even hear him cry out sometimes, going oh, because he can't see, and he's knocking stuff over and stuff. So
You did
the
say
man
upstairs,
with
she
the-
said something about he might have been burned. Didn't she say that? Did she, or was that one?
I don't know, she was talking about she's getting a man that, has got really high fever.
like
'cause her
his
head was
forehead
hurting.
was really, really hot. I had to step out. My head was hurting me really bad. But-
The only thing that I can possibly relate for you, and it'd be speculation, at least on my part. We had seen an apparition of a soldier that one half of his face, eye and all, is burned or destroyed basically.
Oh,
I think it's a wound.
wow.
Yeah.
Bear, that's the one.
That-
Bear
That's
saw.
the one Bear saw in the foyer.
Okay.
That's the
That
one.
makes sense.
He said
with
this
his
whole,
eye.
he said the whole side was just,
Yeah, you couldn't
mass
see.
of
You
everything.
couldn't see. The guy that I was talking about, he bumped into not the little noises. I'm talking like the big, like what was that? Like he knocked
Yeah.
over something because he can't see.
Yeah, he has nothing on this side of his face.
Oh
It's
my
like his
God.
face is.
Bear broke his foot over there.
yeah. And,
No,
and,
I broke it, yeah.
and when he came to you, had his hand out like he was trying
He
to
was
feel
trying to
his way.
feel.
Oh my gosh!
He was actually, yeah. He was, that's what blew my mind because I kind of looked at him and, but he was doing this. You know, like he was
Bless his
searching.
heart. I mean, I'm
or
not
trying to
laughing
grab
over
onto
it.
him,
It's
but-
just that.
And then later, we
Yeah.
thought, well, maybe he was looking for assistance, would have put his hand on me so that he could,
He couldn't see.
Yeah.
That's why you'll see like the big, like the not the little nip, but like some you're like, what was? Go check. Something just got broke.
What he knocked the
Like
door
the-
over for, you know?
Yeah, like because he's going. Oh, I
Yeah,
have
well,
it
that's
on the
what-
video.
Yeah, yeah,
I have it on
her
video.
well, that's
how
the
he
night
is.
we know on one night, I was sitting over here by the door.
Amazing.
And we were just sitting there, and I had a camera case on the floor there. I was sitting in that chair, similar to what that, not the same chair, but similar to that. And all of a sudden, we hear a gigantic bang, and my case falls over. And the next thing I know, my seat has moved 3 or 4 inches this way because it fell, whatever it was, pushed me that way, like he fell on me.
Oh.
So that could have been the reason why. I just
Yeah,
thought he
he
was just
couldn't-
trying to
he
lift me
can't
up and
see.
throw me out of the chair.
He really.
I
like,
got
'cause
one more for you, just
Oh,
now.
but see, then that also makes sense. Johnny had his camera sitting up in that doorway.
Right,
And Johnny, I swear to you, was standing there and he's taking pictures and he feels this and he shot out of there like a
Yeah,
bad
he
hell.
looked like the
Put his
Heisman
hands
Trophy
out,
guy. Like, he was doing this kind of thing.
He like stiff armed his $8,000 camera to get out of the way.
Because he'll stick his hand out because he's feeling it and you'll even hear him at times. Would you
Yeah.
happen to
hope they
figure out who is Will?
Yeah.
It could be half of a
But she's
name.
okay.
Do you know of a Will? I don't know. It could be
My
like,
dad's name was William.
Well, but yeah, I bet
Well,
that's it.
She
I
got
bet
the
that
rest
could
of your
be-
family.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah,
just trying to
if it's
figure it out.
I mean, and there's a lot of
Williams.
but the guy with the eyes for sure because I felt him. So
I've
That
got
makes
one other
sense.
name that I just came to me.
Oh, let me get,
Let me see if I can say it right. And I had it on my tongue, I said it, now it's off my tongue, but it's something like OBGYN.
oh my God, didn't I say that?
OB-UWA?
OBGYN.
OBGYN.
Something, yeah, it's like.
I could have sworn that. Well, I have that
OB-GYN,
recorded.
you had- I've got them all on video.
I think
Yeah.
that's
I went through
recorded.
where we
So
looked them
I,
up.
Yeah,
OB-GYN.
it's OBGYN, I think it is. OBJ, I can almost see it. I mean, that's what it's like, but it's.
oh wow, I bet you.
Hmm.
Now I want to go back and
We
listen
got
to the Indian thing.
Matawa.
Something that is
We got
crazy.
Hihiwuchi.
Hee-hee-woochie.
Hee-hee-woochie.
Sounds kinda dirty.
and
I'm telling you, it's some crazy.
Mida.
Mida.
Mita's Spanish for love.
Well, in this case, it's an Indian language, but it means priestess or prophet,
Okay,
prophetess.
yeah, well, Mita always sounds, well, I get Mita.
Mida.
Mita.
Me, and it
But
was
it's
like a
always
Mida. It was like
like,
a
look.
Mida.
Oh, Mita.
Yeah, I had to hear it.
Oh man, she was doing the whole thing, and I mean,
Yeah.
That's great.
I mean,
She looked
she's
at
come
it
up with
again.
Spanish before, and she doesn't speak that either.
Oh.
so.
She looked into my camera, I got to look and it was all smooth.
Let's see.
This is my house.
She either code nosed it or licked it one.
I just almost tripped over a minute ago.
Wasn't there a William Caldwell? Sure.
A what?
William.
Well, that's really cool though about the eyes now. And the
William
guy
was
with
kind
the
of common name.
leg.
I mean, I just
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, William
Now
was,
you know
yeah, it's just
that
an old
the same
fashioned
guy
I mean,
name.
that's even
here
my
could be
dad's
the
name,
same
yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Well, see,
You're
and
right.
that's,
You're-
I mean, we find so much stuff here, and I think like one of the, when that was opened up, was when Billy went there and found the suspenders and the buttons. That was in that hole in the wall. That's hanging on the wall in there.
That pistol on the wall was
Yeah.
found in the floorboards of
And that,
Upstairs.
and was the Bible with it too?
on the bottom.
Wow. The Bible, did it have names in it?
No,
It's just that
just
little
the
bitty.
Little New Testament,
Okay.
1859, matter of fact.
1850.
Same.
Oh.
Same time house. And
Yeah.
Well, you could touch it, no telling what you could come up with. Or not. She can just look at it.
You don't need to zap her, yeah, she ain't done, she been outside.
I know it. And she was looking out the window in the children's room.
But I didn't know if it was just like the curtain or.
No, no, I mean, you kept hearing the little girl say, I'm outside.
Yeah.
I'm outside.
oh, she has free reign.
And she lets you know too.
Goes where she wants to.
Ah. This is a magnificent place. That's all I can say. I
The
just,
second one that you were picking up on, that was, okay, so Mary Elizabeth's mother, 3 children. Frances, called her Fanny, she lived a long life. So Mary Elizabeth and the child died early. Of course, and then he remarried to the other woman
Okay.
and had a bunch of kids.
there you go.
Had 8 young
God.
children, yeah. So he had 11 kids altogether. Yeah. Yeah. So you would get the
That's
2
crazy.
women
That makes
2
sense.
different
That makes
times.
sense. Cause I was like, not at the same time.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, that makes
But that's
sense.
what it was, yes.
So Elizabeth, wait a minute, let me get it. Elizabeth was the first wife.
Yes, Elizabeth
She
Akers
only
Moore.
had AJ and,
She had
And Mary
Frances, Mary Elizabeth, and then AJ.
okay. Frances was one of the daughters.
They called her Fanny.
But you said there were 2 little girls you felt in the upstairs room.
But now Fanny lived a long life.
Okay,
She was actually one of the Caldwell children that got to live a full life.
really?
Yes.
Okay, so he had 3 by the first wife. And then his second wife's name was,
Harriet.
she's the austere looking one, right?
Yeah,
Upstairs.
she's in there.
Is she the, which one was the real pretty one and which one had this real,
Mary Elizabeth's mother, Elizabeth.
okay.
It was the real pretty girl.
She was beautiful.
She's
Real
absolutely
pretty, okay.
beautiful.
And then the second wife,
And Harriet.
Harriet, and she had about 8 children, you think? But Mary Elizabeth was 12 when she died. I
Yes.
remember there was a question about that.
Yeah. See, the first, and it's like anytime you come into a house that you absolutely know nothing about and you start trying to do family history on people that have been dead for 100 years.
Yeah.
They first thought that Mary Elizabeth was 7 when she died, but they got to looking at the census and she was on there, which would have been past age 7. The family, the Caldwell Family Bible, which somebody has that absolutely refuses to, that's not family, that refuses to give it here, which is fine, they got it. They don't have her date of death. They've got her date of birth. They've got dates of death of everybody in the Caldwell family except Mary Elizabeth.
That's
Marriages, births, deaths, everything. So, but that's the one thing that's not in that.
That is weird.
And you know, we always get names all the time of people, you know, it's like Kim. He used to be a prevalent part. You could call him out and he'd talk to you. Not so much anymore. You know, it's like they come and go. They don't stay around.
Your energy.
Yeah.
It's their energy.
So it's like, you know, they're come, they're loud, they're proud, and they leave.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But it's the main people of the home seem to always be here. Always.
Not weird. That's just weird.
Harriet's a big presence. She's in the other room.
I wanna get pictures of their pictures
Okay.
too. And then
That's just
make sure I've got that.
Well, I appreciate you letting me call and.
Oh,
I'm
no. I
excited.
couldn't wait for you to get
Oh,
here.
I just been looking for it. I can tell you this, Maria, and I mean, of course, her dad's been following her for 30 years.
Yeah,
But-
bless his heart.
I've been following her since July 1st.
Mhm.
I've never seen her miss.
Oh, I know it.
I've
know.
never seen her miss. And if she's not sure of something, she'll tell you she's not sure.
Right,
Or she'll
exactly.
give you,
Yeah, and I
she'll
don't-
give you initials and
You'll
part of
never
names,
believe
but she would never, ever,
How
ever.
many people, like for my events, like where I'll get a name or something and they'll come to me and I can just see, you know, 'cause I
Yeah,
get
you
their
can see,
feelings
yeah.
and they'll be like, I have a son,
Mhm.
you know, and they want it so bad that I won't never
Maybe
tell
you
them
can.
something and it not be for them just to give them that peace of mind.
Right,
I would
right.
let them know, I'm so sorry, but it's not for you, or, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
yes.
I'm very, because, you know, there's so many, everyone wants, of course, everyone wants a connection.
Well, she's only
See,
got
I
one
don't.
member of my family.
Which
just
means,
one.
well,
It's
that's
just
what
not
I'm
time
saying.
yet.
I don't. I mean, and you know, you've never met Cassidy, right? I've investigated with her. So I met her when she was 14. She's 18 now, and she's just as sweet as sugar, just like.
Is she like me?
She does it different,
Yeah.
but yeah. I mean, she's like, I feel like it's this. Don't know if it is or not, but this is what I think it is. And hers, a lot of times, that's like, if she'll be standing in a spot and she's like, oh, well, we were out back, I can't remember, but she was like, he was looking this way when he was killed.
That's
And
cool.
it was so long ago. I mean, you're talking 150
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
So, and it's like, and she's like, I really think they buried him where he dropped. And then it's like, okay, well, can you tell how far down it is? He's way down there, but I don't know how far it is. Well, way down there to me, if I had to dig a 3-foot hole, I would just, oh my God, how much further
That's
do I have to go, you know?
Yeah.
So, but, you know, it's things
Well,
like
I'd love to
that.
meet her one day. That would be cool.
She's a mess. Oh my gosh, she's a mess.
It's always good to find people that's, you know, like me.
Yes.
This was a family secret.
Yes.
We didn't talk about what I,
Well,
you know.
She, I don't know how her stepdad actually is the one that was like, if this is what you think you want to do. And I mean, this man works third shift, and he'll get in a vehicle and they live up around Lexington. And if they're gonna go to Pennsylvania, by golly,
Does she
he
do
drives
events
all
like me
day.
and do
She goes to a
readings for
lot of
people
the,
and-
uh-huh.
That's cool.
But I mean, it's more like a paranormal investigation type thing, and then she goes around and reads, but she also does readings, if people want to do readings. And, yeah, oh yeah.
I'm kind of just sticking more with just the events, I think, for right now. I mean, I like this, you know, and it's like, because, you know, I'm a spiritual messenger,
Yes.
so there are some
Yeah,
people out there,
that was your
I
way.
understand the ghost, the paranormal, but there's some people out there who are like, oh, she's seeking it, and I'm not seeking it.
No.
So we make it to where it's like, I can walk through a historical home and let's see what I can get. Let's see what picking up just by
Right.
walking through. You know, people gotta realize people that is gifted can do that. Can
Yeah.
walk through like Craig, I couldn't even say the name.